welcome to Share My Body Connection. Today we're going to do some weights. So for my weights, I'm grabbing 2 bottles of water. I can use actual free weights if I want. And if that's the case, I'm going to make sure that they're really lightweight, 3s or under. But to make it accessible for everybody, I'm literally just using water bottles. And you can use smaller water bottles, bigger water bottles, whatever it happens to be. These are 1 liters, which is what I happen to have. I'm just going to make sure that I have 2 of them and I have them that they're the same size. They have the same amount of water or liquid in them. I'm not going to judge if they're not water bottles, if there's other liquid in them. That's fine. Just make sure that obviously they're closed, no fluid can come out. And I'm going to give you about a minute to go grab those if you don't already have them. And then we'll get started. So when you're good to go, make sure you have them near you. Hands on the thighs, closing your eyes, relaxing. You know the drill by now. Taking a minute or 2 just to reflect and relax. And then we are going to get started. If you haven't met before, my name is Jen. I'm going to do a lot of different things in Share My Body Connection, but today I decided that it would be fun to do a little bit of weightlifting, and that means just using something with resistance. So it doesn't have to be 30 pounds that we're lifting. It can be literally 1 pound. It can be less than 1 pound. It can be your shoe, as long as it's the same shoe on both sides. So let's have those here. And let's put one hand over the other and just drop that head and neck. Big, deep breaths. And then turn that head a little bit just so you're facing one direction. And then so you're facing the other direction. Come back to the center, drop one arm down, and just do some nice little circles one way. And the other way. And then kind of come up and down like you're flying. One more time. All right, let's switch sides. Other arms hanging down. Just do a little circle motion. The other way. And then up and down like you're flying. And then roll it on up. Let's take one hand and bring it across the chest. Move that wrist around. And switch it out to the other side. Move that wrist around. Relax. Let's bring those shoulders up and back. 2 times. Other way. And release. Shake it on out. Let's take one leg, cross it over. Make a figure 4. Let's do some ankles. And switch direction. Now we're just going to lean in like we always do, so let's do that first. Leaning on in. And then 5 times we're going to come up and back. So up and down, just opening up that hip a little bit, warming up that back a little bit. And then let's come on up. Let's bring that leg across if it's comfortable and spinal twist. Bring opposite elbow to opposite knee. And then the other hand just goes by the small of your back, sitting up nice and tall. And release. So let's switch it over, other side. Crossing it over first, and let's move around that ankle. And switch direction. Okay, let's lean forward first. And then up and down 5 times. Let's go. 1. 1 up, cross that leg over. And let's spinal twist on this side. Right, release, come on back. Bring those legs in front, toes up in the air, and leaning forward, hamstring stretch. We're making sure that our back is flat. We're just leaning on over until we feel a stretch in these back of these legs. We're gonna do them together first, and then we'll do them separate. Okay, come on up, bring one leg in, and then roll the other one a little bit farther down. Have a little bit more leeway here. And let's switch sides. up. Okay, so we're gonna take our weights, whatever they happen to be, and if you either don't have anything with you or finding that it's just getting too much, just drop the weights. It's not a big deal. Okay, so I have my weights. All I'm gonna do is shoulders first. I'm gonna hold them in one hand, hold them in the other hand, and I'm just gonna lift up and down. So some shoulder shrugs. Eight, 9, 10. Beautiful. Bring those palms to the front and let's curl one side and then the other. And if you're actually using water bottles or something that the liquid is squishing around in, it actually makes it a little bit more difficult than using free weights because that liquid's moving. Nice and slow and controlled. And for some people, just holding these weights might be something for you. If you have some carpal tunnel that's acting up or problems with grip or form or arthritis, this might be difficult just to physically hold the weight. Let's do one more each side. Now we're gonna flip those palms facing in. And we're going to do curls again, this time in this hammer motion. Obviously, if you have bottles of seltzer like I'm using, don't open these up right after we're done with our workout. Don't want to cause any spillage. We're making sure everything is nice and slow and controlled. We're not swinging it around, so we're not ever shaking our bottles. Let's do one more on each side. Okay, bring those bottles to your thighs. Take a second. All right, so I'm going to take one, and I'm going to hold it this way. So one hand's on one side, one hand's on the other, and I'm going to do a driving the car type of motion. So I'm going to bring those arms out as far in front as I feel comfortable. I don't want to walk my arms out, but if the weight's too heavy, I can bring it in a little bit. So I can be here, whatever it happens to me, and all I'm going to do is pretend like I'm driving. So going one way and the other. It's getting a little tiring, huh? Keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Now I'm going to give that upper body break for a second. I'm going to put each weight on top of my thighs. I'm going to step off my block. I'm going to scooch forward my chair a little bit so my feet are on the ground. And I'm just going to lift that leg up off the ground and switch. So I'm just going to go up and down. All my hands are doing is making sure those bottles don't fly off. Or weights, whatever you got. You can be using encyclopedias, anything that you can grab and hold comfortably. That's what we're looking for. Let's do 2 more each side. And relax. Now we're going to do the same thing. We're going to come up, we're going to kick, we're going to come in, and we're going to come back down. So, same as before. If that's too much, just use just the knees and just come up and back down. All right, so let's come up, out, in, and down. more each side. Wonderful. Pop one weight down. We're gonna go back to the upper body. This time, instead of doing the driving the car, we're gonna make a figure 8 motion. So it's exactly as it sounds. It's gonna be here, you're gonna be going in, out, and around, whatever, however it seems to work well to make a figure 8 on its side or an infinity type motion. So we're gonna do a bunch one way, and then we're gonna switch directions and go the other way. So I'm gonna start out my personal one going that way first, but you can decide, it's not a big deal. So my hands are out, my back is away from the support if I feel comfortable. If I need it, go ahead. And let's do big motions. And relax for a second. Shake it out. And let's go the other way. It may not look as pretty, that's okay. Let's do 2 more. And relax, put those weights down. Relax those arms, shake them out. Sitting up nice and tall. All right, a little bit of abs. We're gonna lean forward and then we're gonna lean back. So I want you to come forward enough on your chair that you can lean back without hitting the support super fast. So I'm gonna lean forward. My arms are gonna be wherever they need to be, that is out of the way. If they can be on my thighs, but I'm not supporting myself with my thighs. Okay, so no cheating with the upper body. So I'm just gonna do this. Lean forward and back. You're a really slow grandfather clock pendulum here. And when you come back to the center, let's go left and right. Now come back to the center. And I want you to make a square. So you're gonna go forward, all the way around, and make a box. And then when you make that box, then you're gonna go around the other way. We're going to do 2 more complete boxes, one leading to the right and one leading to the left. Beautiful. Come on up. So next we're going to be doing hamstring curls. So you can do them seated or you can do them standing. I'll show you both. If we're going to be standing, you are going to be standing next to your support and you're just going to be curling back and down. If you are doing them seated, you're just going to be sliding a little bit over to the side where you can comfortably bring that leg up and down. So I'll turn this way so you can see. So my leg is just going up And I'm going to stand up because I have this little bar here, so it makes it kind of difficult. But this is kind of what we're going for. It's going to be a little bit less of range of motion because obviously you hit the floor and or the chair. So whatever works best for you, that's what we're going for. Okay. So let's curl. Go for 5 more. All right, and then get yourself situated on the other side. And let's go. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Everybody have a seat if you were standing. Staying close to the edge. I'm going to take one leg, I'm going to kick it out. So it's going to be out in front, this other leg is just bent. I'm going to lift that leg up, I'm going to slide it as far as I can one way, come back to the center, and as far as I can the other way. So it's going to be a big range of motion here, back to the center, a little bit of motion here. All right, ready? Let's lift that leg. Out, middle, in, middle. Five more. 3, 2, 1. Relax, shake that leg out. If you want to give yourself a little massage. Awesome, great. Move my block out of the way. All right, let's do the same thing on the other side. So lifting up, moving a good amount of distance here, a little distance there. Good, good, good. Are you good? All right, let's go. Four more left. Two more. And then relax. Take one of your weights, and we're going to go through that figure of a box again, this time with a weight in our hand. So it's out, back, boom, 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 all the way around, and then switching back again, holding the weight. Now, this weight can either be close to our bodies or it can be farther away. It's totally your choice, whatever seems like it fits what you need better. Try it, see what seems to work for you today. Okay, so I'm going to go right in the middle. And if you need to adjust your seat to get a little bit more range of motion, please do so. We're going to do 2 more boxes, one to the right, one to the left. And beautiful. Let's go back to our upper body. We're gonna do one arm at a time. So I'm just gonna use one weight. I'm gonna lean on over. I'm gonna support my upper body, and I'm just gonna bring that weight out to the front and back down. So if that gets too heavy, I can always drop it. No pressure. And do not hold your breath. Okay. So ready? Just go up and down. Do one more this side. And then switch it out, other way. Get yourself ready to go, and lift. Beautiful. Reset. Now we're going to go out to the side like we did in our beginning. We're just going to lift out and back down. Okay. Supporting your body. Arm down to the side and lift and back down. Two more. All right, switch it out. Other side. Let's go. Two more. And really shake it out. One more thing, we're gonna go back behind. So I'm not gonna go back super high, I'm not gonna go up here. I'm gonna go where it feels comfortable for me. Flat back all the time, no holding your breath. Okay, so weight down, you could hold it out to the side, you can hold it this way, whatever seems to work best for you. Okay, back. Last one on this side. Okay, switch it out. Other way. And let's go. Two more. And release. Pop those weights to the side. We're going to do a full body exercise here. Now, if this is too easy and you would like to hold the weights in your hands, you can. I am not going to. I'm going to smooch myself forward, remove my block. And all I'm going to do is an alternate arm, alternate leg, a mountain climber. So I'm going to reach one leg up and then the other leg up. So I'm crawling vertically is basically what I'm going for. And we're going to do this for a count of 30 seconds. All right? So arms up, and if you want to hold the weights, great, awesome, wonderful. So just decide which arm's going to go first. And let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30, and relax. We're gonna go through that 2 more times, a little bit of a break in between. So take time, grab some water, breathe. Now, that's the pace that I wanted to go with my crawls, mountain climbers. You can go faster than me. You can go slower than me. I don't want you to like any of that business. I want you to do something that's, you can go fast, but you're in control. You're not just flailing limbs all over the place. So let's wait another about 5 or 6 seconds, and then we will start set number 2. We're almost done with today's class, so you're doing great. All right, so we're starting with the other arm and leg combination first. Mark, get set, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. Beautiful. Rest one more time. One more time through, and then we're going to begin to cool it down. Two more deep breaths. You ready? All right, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. Oh, beautiful work. All right, relax. We're gonna do one more single arm rotation. So we're gonna take your weight. We're gonna do a set up and down this way. And we're gonna do a set this way and this way. So some rotation of the shoulder up and down and kind of left and right. So let's take that arm, bring it to about shoulder height. And let's go up, middle, and down. If this gets too heavy, just put it down gently. We're only going to 8 here. This is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, drop that weight. Hold it by the end. And we're just gonna rotate from that shoulder. Let's switch direction. Awesome work. Relax that weight for a second. Move around those fingers a little bit, holding that weight. And let's do that same thing on the other side. So elbow and shoulder lined up as much as you can. Let's go up and down. Two more. All right, let's drop that weight, rob that shoulder, and let's turn in a circle. Switch directions. And release, pop that weight down. Spinal twist, crossing your leg over. And rotate. Staying here a little bit longer. Really enjoying that twist. All right, let's go to the other side. Come back to the center. One hand on the top of your head. Slight, tiny, tiny pressure. Bringing that ear towards that shoulder. And release the other side. And release, we're gonna do that ab box. One more round. Just bring yourself forward on your chair if you need to. Arms wherever they need to be out of the way. And that's forward and around. Look, I forgot to change directions. After every box, we're changing directions. Let's do 2 more boxes each way. And last time. Come back to the center. Roll those shoulders. Other way. Bring one arm up and over, side body stretch. Lean forward, loop that arm around and come on up. Other side up and over. Loop it down and around. Beautiful. Putting your hands on your thighs. Grabbing some water if you want to really quick before we go into our final meditation component. If there's a different position that you would rather be in, that's totally fine. Make sure that you are comfortable. Go in there now, and we have 2 minutes of quiet, alone time. Sealing our practice. All right, we are all set for this morning. Thank you so much for coming and participating in mind-body connection with me. Have a great day. I'll see you later.